just got here to the Mickey and Friends parking structure, and I gotta say, it's not worth showing up early. I arrived here at 7 a.m. thinking that, you know, the earlier the better, that sort of thing. But they don't open the parking structure till 7:30. There's a bunch of cones out front, and you can't even stop and, you know, sit there and wait like we have in times past. So unfortunately, I had to go just sit in a parking lot in a gas station. And by the time I did get to the parking structure, even at like 7:33, there was already a pretty big long line of cars. And as you can tell, that as I'm walking by here, there's just tons of cars on either side. Still people actively coming in from over that direction, and it's just, but it's not too bad. I really wanted to be towards the front of the line, and getting here early doesn't help with that. It's either been a really long time since I've been here, or this is new. This giant Mickey-shaped ball thing. I think it's kind of neat. Looks like they do have a wheelchair rental area here before you go through bag check. Just in case you're wondering, this is from the Mickey and Friends parking structure. Just went through temperature screening, and now we're headed through bag check over there. If there was a line for people without bags, I did not see it. That being said, I was able to walk straight up to any of the lines. It's 7:55 a.m. Park opens technically at 9. Parking structure opens at 7:45. I was able to walk straight through bag check without an issue. I didn't have a bag, so there's no bag to check, but I mean, I went through security pretty easily. So yeah, we're going. If you weren't aware, the tram is not currently running, and so in order to get to the park, you have to walk along the tramway. You could also probably go through downtown Disney as well. I don't know, I'm not sure. And actually, I didn't see a way to go that direction. But we're walking down the tramway to get to Disneyland. Oh, we just got to the tramway exit. World of Disney is right over there on the other side of those trees, and the line is stopping. This is the line to get into the park already, all the way back here. Wow. I'm actually not quite sure what that line was, because it's moving now at a very good clip. My guess is they didn't even let people start into the promenade area right away. That's just my first guess, blush impression. It's about 8:10, 8:15 in the morning. So yeah, you're learning as we go, just like me. After I turned off the live stream, we actually got moving quite a bit. I think they might have opened up more capacity is what it comes down to. But now we're all the way down by Jumpin' Jellyfish. So I made the decision to abandon the line when I was that close. I now have a Web Slingers boarding group. I feel like my entry into the land is assured, and there is no longer a rush to try to get in there like right away, because it's just, you know, there's no point. So I abandoned the line, and I'm gonna go ride some other things now and do some other filming for you guys, for the channel later on in the week. And yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm excited to be here, even though I waited in that really, really long line. Definitely getting a boarding group is the better way to go, though. Have fun. Thank you. Here we go.
Oh, this is a great story. First, Ariel fell in love with a girl.
So Ariel is with us and wants to live happily ever after with her prince. Happily ever after.
Now that we're done with Ariel's, I'm gonna go over to Incredicoaster, because it says it's a 15-minute wait. Incredicoaster with a 15-minute wait sounds like a dream to me. So that's what we're... I can't believe I waited 4 hours in a line that I didn't need to in the end. But you don't know, that's the problem. You don't know if you don't have a boarding group from the original 7 o'clock one. I almost feel like if you don't get the 7 a.m. boarding group, you should probably, I mean, if you must get into Avengers Campus, you gotta wait, you don't have a choice. But just try again at the 12 o'clock drop, or grab a mobile order, because mobile order seems to get you in too. But I'm hearing conflicting evidence, and cast members are telling me, they came by even asking, do you have a mobile order? You have a mobile order for later in the day? I said, yes. I said, you don't have to wait. You can come back in when you mobile order. And that was contrary to the information I was given earlier in the day. It's really confusing, and but that's what you need to do then, is grab a mobile order right away if you can. If you can't get a boarding group for Web Slingers, basically any sort of reason that is reserved to get into the land will get you in, and you don't have to wait in that crazy long line. Maybe it won't be that crazy in even a week. Maybe this is just opening week problems. I don't know. But I'm gonna head to Incredicoaster now. Here we go, Incredicoaster. We're going in here now.
Keep your eye on Jack Jack.
No problem, darling. And the baby is gone.
Edna.
Okay.
Hey, hold on! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Darling, you make your Auntie Edna so proud.
Sorry that got a little crazy. Babies can be unpredictable.
Yeah, Mom. Super babies.
Woo! What a ride! I love me a good coaster, especially an Incredicoaster. Why wasn't I doing this all morning? Why was I standing in a crazy long line? I don't know. Because I was going to go to Avengers Campus. I'm still going to go to Avengers Campus, but I can do it later. Looks like the line over here for Toy Story Midway Mania is a 25-minute wait. I'm not going to wait it. I just did that ride a month ago in Disney World, same ride. But we're going to head down this way and see if I can't get something to eat. I think I'm going to grab a hot dog here from Angry Dogs. I just need something to hold me over until I can get into PIM Test Kitchen in about 3 to 4 hours. All right, so I am here at the Angry Dogs, and I got the Angry Dog. I just got to get it out of the bag. It's like way down in there. So they have the Angry Dog and they have the Slightly Annoyed Dog. The Slightly Annoyed Dog is just a regular hot dog. The Angry Dog is a spicy hot dog, which is what we have here, and we're gonna give it a try. It's not too spicy. At least I don't think it is, unless it has like a really bad aftertaste that I'm not aware of. It's hot, like temperature hot. And there's definitely a spice to it, but I mean, I've had a lot of hot things in my life, and this isn't too bad. I actually prefer the spicy hot link over at the Corn Dog Castle, but Corn Dog Castle is not currently open right now, so this is just what I have to deal with. Good place. I've never stopped here before. This is actually a really great hot dog. You also get these Flaming Hot Cheetos. You can opt for a bag of chips if you don't like Flaming Hot Cheetos, but you also get this for the price of $8.99. So yeah, not bad at all. Looks like we have a Sadness meet and greet over here. You want to meet Sadness? Here's the place to do it.
Bing bong, bing bong.
On hot days, I always have to get a Slurpee, which is basically what this is. It is a lime and blue raspberry blend. They call it Sunshine something, but I got it without boba balls. In fact, they didn't have the boba balls. I got this here at Bing Bong's Sweet Stuff. And now I'm just gonna sit and enjoy it. All right, I'm in my third ride of the day. I've ridden Ariel's, I've ridden Incredicoaster, and now Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, and it is past 1 o'clock. 3 rides in 5 hours. That's because I spent 4 of those hours standing in a line that I didn't need to in the end. I'm not gonna let myself live that one down. It's been a while since I've done that ride, and I'm surprised that I did it without kids. Go me. Hello, Mater. He's just sitting right here.
Hey, I just filled up and filled with it.
Sarge Surplus here off to the right. This location is unavailable at this time. All the cozy cones are open, but the cozy cones are mobile order only. For the churros, for the ice cream cones, for the chili cone queso, and you know, I think Pop Cone is closed. We have Flo's Cafe off here to our right, and that is one big axe. That must be from Avengers Campus, and that's a lot to carry around, let me tell you. It says a 45-minute wait. Do I want to wait 45 minutes for this ride? I think I probably will. They've got the Radiator Springs Racers line spitting out down this way onto the road here and going down there and zigzagging back around. I decided to wait 45 minutes for it. Here we have that Radiator Spring. I've never actually been in this queue before, but these are a bunch of gas caps. There's Stanley. Check this out. They have a bottle house here, just like they've got in Knott's Berry Farm. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is completely fake. The question is, can you see through them? Not really. Nope. I think they're definitely fake bottles.
Racing yet.
So I'm hanging out here where I got stopped, and if you didn't notice, I'm all by myself. Socially distancing and all that sort of thing. They don't have dividers up on here. They've got dividers on Test Track, so that's how they can see people in the front and the back. But yeah, I'm all by myself. I got to ride the car to myself, and I actually prefer this ride a lot better than Test Track personally.
Great race, everybody. You know, I've raced all over the world, but there's no place I'd rather be than Radiator Springs.
That one was all by itself. That's kind of odd. Well, I still have just over an hour before I can get into Avengers Campus on my dining reservation, possibly even my Web Slingers reservation. I'm not actually sure which one I'm going to do first. I should probably do Web Slingers, but I might have to ask because my food is up around the same time that my Web Slingers is, and I just don't know which one I should start with. My inclination is to start with food because Web Slingers is an hour and the food is a half an hour. But I've heard reports that food has been taking a long time to make. Maybe that's just the Dole Whip stand that I've been hearing that issues about and not a lot of things. But what I'm going to go do now is go ride Monsters, Inc. because I love that ride and I can't wait to ride it again. Looks like they might have an Avengers Campus store back this way. We'll have to check it out. Here we are coming to Monsters, Inc. Mike and Sully to the rescue. We're not going to have a whole lot of time here, but this is one of my favorite vending machines.
Please keep your hands,
Bag O
arms,
calories.
legs.
The rabid transit.
While you're in town, be sure.
We interrupt this program for a special report. A child is on the loose in Monstropolis. A human child!
Oh, boo, we gotta get you home.
Uh-oh. Michael Wazowski! And on my birthday, I thought you cared about me!
Celia, trying to understand.
Yeah, I've been excited to get her happy.
Hurry up, Sully, hurry up. I've got both doors set up on the scare floor.
Look, boo, there's your door.
We're almost there, kiddo.
My Wazowski!
But I love you, kiddo.
Good night.
Kitty!
Kitty's gotta go now.
I'm watching you. Always watching. Move it along, people. That's right, nothing to see here.
Even if you're not going into Avengers Campus when you're here, they do have this store open here right next to Mike and Sully to the Rescue. Lots of people buying stuff back there in that store. I really just don't want to buy anything yet because, well, one, I didn't bring a backpack, so anything that I buy I have to carry, which is not a problem because I do want to buy some things. But I don't want to buy them yet because I want to see what's actually in the web store, web supplies or something like that. Once we get inside Avengers Campus, maybe they have different merch. With about 40 minutes until I get into Avengers Campus in order to get food at Pym Test Kitchen, I decided to come over here to Mickey's Philharmagic. Now, I don't have anything to compare it to because I can't film in the show because it's a show, and I didn't film in Walt Disney World either. I'm just coming in here because I love this show so much, and it's better here. Why is it better here, do you ask? Well, just because it's newer, so the graphics are a little bit more updated, a little bit crisper and clearer and that sort of thing over the iteration that is in Magic Kingdom and Walt Disney World. Well, here we go. My first look at Avengers Campus. I'll have to come back and enjoy it because right now we're headed straight for food, Pym's Test Kitchen. Well, I left Avengers Campus before they could do the Spider-Man flying thing. I really wanted to see it, but I had no guarantee that it was going to happen again, and it's already at 6:15. I sat there for about 30 minutes waiting for it to happen again. When it didn't happen, I just had to abandon ship. I bought a park hopper pass today. It's 6 o'clock and I haven't hopped yet. So I've only got a limited little bit of time to enjoy Disneyland, and I want to go over there and make the most of it. So I'm hopping now, and I'm going to hang out in Disneyland until it gets dark, because I just want to see Disneyland in the dark. We'll ride a few rides, maybe, hopefully. I don't think I'm going to get to do everything that I wanted to do here today. It's just I spent way too long in line, and I don't want you to have to wait that long in line. So follow the advice and from my mistakes here on this channel, because I made a ton of mistakes today, and now they are all tips for you to have the best time here at Avengers Campus and not make the same mistakes that I did. But let's go hop over to Disneyland now. We're going to be in Disneyland in 3, 2, 1. And I'm in Disneyland now, and it is 6:45 and I'm just now hopping. I have 2 hours left, and I am going to make the absolute best of it, and we're going to see what we can get done before it closes tonight. I've got to say, I do love the appearance of our tiki room on the outside better than the other one. This looks so much cooler. I love it.
Do I hear 10? A hen for a 10.
10? I'll give you 20.
It's just what means you're running up. Lots, villainy, larceny, skullduggery, and persnickety. Nick, drink up with me, hearty yo-ho.
There's better tasting.
I'm on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad here in Disneyland. I love this version better here too, and we'll show you why. No trip to Disneyland would be complete without a journey to Galaxy's Edge, my favorite land here in Disneyland. Used to be Adventureland, but now I'm all about the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It's my favorite land in Hollywood Studios too, but I'm just a big Star Wars junkie. Favorite land in all of Walt Disney World is Pandora, and favorite land in all of the Disneyland Resort, probably Galaxy's Edge. I still prefer this to Avengers Campus, which we saw today. Just too small and too crowded. Galaxy's Edge had a bigger footprint. All they were doing in Avengers Campus was retrofitting Bugs Land, which was a small area to begin with. I feel that the transition into Galaxy's Edge is much cleaner here in Disneyland over Walt Disney World. You don't even really know that you're doing the transition. I love Batu. This view right here makes it worth it. I literally just went into Star Wars Land to walk around because I love it so much. Now we're headed out. Except for I'm going out a different exit this time. Now we're going into Frontierland. Not Frontierland. Critter Country. Now we're going into Critter Country. Of course, before we get to Critter Country, we're going to pass by Rise of the Resistance. We are now exiting Star Wars Land, and the line for Rise of the Resistance is sticking out all the way back here. Of course, Rise of the Resistance is a virtual queue line, which means these are all the people that got called for boarding groups, and they're just waiting to get in. That is a crazy long line. I wonder if they have less queue space than Disney World on the inside, so it sticks out way back here. I'm not sure. And this right here is what I was sticking around for. It's not dark yet, but it's dark enough. They put the lights on the castle, and it's beautiful. And it was also enough for this. We're gonna walk down Main Street, and you're gonna walk with me so you can see all the pretty lights. Well, while we're backing back to the parking garage, let's go ahead and recap the day for us and talk about Avengers Campus. I arrived here at 7 a.m., went to the Mickey and Friends parking structure, but there were cones out and I could not park there. So I went and parked in a gas station until 7:30, and I got in, and in the 3 minutes that I left the gas station till I got to the parking structure, lots of people had arrived. I got down to the park at about 8:10ish. There was a pretty long line down here already, and I got scanned in at 8:15. By then, all the people on Harbor Boulevard had already been in the park for probably a good 20 to 30 minutes. The line for Avengers Campus was crazy long, and Harbor Boulevard seems to be the entrance that you have to go on to get in really early. The only problem is I've been told that the people who were on Harbor Boulevard were waiting since near 4 a.m. 4 in the morning, yes. The guy that I entered the park with and ended up being in the line with, Jacob with Disney 24/7, said that he got in line at Harbor at 7 a.m. So if I would have gone and parked at one of the hotels at 7 and then walked over, I would have been further back than I was. So at that point after 7, Mickey and Friends was the better idea, but it's not soon enough in order to get into Avengers Campus without a line. So what did I think about Avengers Campus? Hopefully you guys can still see me pretty well. But it was okay. It was very crowded, and I'm a bit soured because I waited that 4 hours in the morning, and that 4 hours kind of diminished my enthusiasm a little bit, if you will. I was excited when I got over halfway through the line in 25 minutes, and then not so excited when I spent an hour and a half in one spot not even moving because nobody wanted to leave Avengers Campus first thing in the morning. Very tiny, very cramped, but cool looking nonetheless. I like the new ride. I think the gift shop is way too small. Pym's Test Kitchen is amazing. Best food in Disney. And otherwise, yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a great area once, you know, the hype diminishes a bit. But otherwise, it was just so-so. Definitely better than Bugs Land, so I think that they've repurposed the land properly. The only complaint that I would have is that they took like 4 or 5 rides and turned it into one. They did move one of those rides all the way over to Pixar Pier. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is still my favorite land here in Disneyland. But I'm happy with Avengers Campus. All right, I'm signing out for the night. If you want to see more videos like this of Southern California theme parks and attractions, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you again next time.